The hour now being 6 o'clock, I call the Barnstead Select Board meeting to order. Y'all stand for the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gary, you coming back up here?
We have a meeting.
Gary.
We got a meeting going on.
Relax. You tell him.
He's only 20%.
We take it easy.
Did everybody see payroll manifest?
Yep.
Okay. There is a correction. It's not the minutes of July 28th. It's the minutes of August 4th, 2026. Has everybody seen those minutes from last week?
Yep. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for August. When? For what?
August 4th.
August 4th, 2026.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We had 3 abatements. Wetland permit for Hartshorn Road. That was all those 5 stacks of paper in front of me. Need a motion for the chair to sign those wetland permits.
Make a motion for the chair to sign the wetland permits for Hartshorn Road. I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And so everybody's aware, Hartshorn Road, that's for the culvert replacement. That's the submittal of the paperwork to DES, get that process started with next summer as a projected date for replacement of that. We had 1 elderly deferral. That one. And then, did everybody see the grant or grants? There's 2 of them for the PD. There's a patrol grant and a radar grant. The patrol grant pays 100%, and the radar grant pays 80%. The total combined was $10,500. Grant. What the cost is there, so and it was the 4,950 was the radar grant.
Yes.
Was the radar grant, was that the 4,950? Did they? Just for those. But that one pays 80% of that figure.
Which one does?
You can turn that off if you need that fan.
The patrol pays 80%?
No, the patrol grant pays 100%.
Pays 100%?
Yeah. The $5,200. That's what I figured. Yep. So the $4,950 is the radar grant, and the grant pays 80% of that.
Yes, it's gonna pay a total of 4,950. The grant
Correct.
is 6,600.
Right.
So they will pay 8% of the improvement. Right.
Yeah. And we need a motion to submit the grant paperwork.
Are we acting as one on these or
Yes.
doing them separately? Is it 2 separate applications or is it?
There should be 2 separate applications for all the paperwork you signed.
Right, but
Those-
one acceptance that the chairman will read, because it will read the amendment for the second group.
Okay.
Right here. So the board needs to make a motion to apply for the highway safety grants. Patrol grant, radar grant. The select board in a majority vote. We haven't accepted the terms. Or we need to, once we make the motion, we need to accept the terms of the highway safety grant as presented in the amount of $5,200 and the amended grant terms in the amount of $4,950 as presented in the grant agreement amendment notice for an adjusted total grant limitation of $10,150. There's one. It's all one grant. Looks like 27-01. Yep. It's all one grant. Being done. Does everybody understand that? Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay.
So I'll make a motion to sign the highway safety grant application, right?
Yep.
Not the
Highway safety grant. Yep. Grants.
Yeah.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then we have to accept the agreement.
Vote to accept the terms of the highway safety grant as presented. This.
So I'll make a motion to accept the terms and the amount. Do you want the amounts in there?
Yeah.
5,200 and 49.50, and to sign the agreement amended notice for a total of 10,150.
Have a second.
I'll second that.
Jason seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Good. Even though we just voted on that night. I
Right.
should have actually done this. Now I'm thinking about it. Should have done this beforehand. I know Chief Cole had already explained once before what they were. You might just explain to the public again what they are real quick. Yeah,
Specifically
or just
the
what
patrol one.
Yeah, what the two grants are, what it covers there, reasoning for them.
So this, the
Come on up. I'm gonna make you come up.
Step right up, eh?
The first part of it is the patrols, which is covered, and then the second part, it's all the patrols that are covered. It's in two pieces, so the money comes and it pays for part of the equipment that we want to get, whatever that may be, radar trailer, radars or the cruisers. But they're paying, it's all grant, it pays that portion of the equipment, and it pays the patrol officer to be out on the road. So the officer goes out for shifts that are like 3 or 4 hours long, on designated times and days. Usually when we have a lot of crashes or those areas of the times and the areas that we choose for the grants, they just go out and concentrate solely on stopping cars. They don't take calls from the public.
Yep.
They just do that.
Okay, so how long does that last? I mean, you just do that up until the
It's one
grant
fiscal
money's.
year, and we separate it into 4 sections. So
Just for how many years did you say?
it's just one fiscal year.
Oh, one
And then we
fiscal
apply
year.
another grant next year.
I got you. Okay, gotcha.
So we
So
applied
that's
for
gonna-
3
Bas-
pieces. The one was the payment of the patrols, the equipment for the radars, and the equipment for the AETs. We just haven't heard back from the AETs yet.
So basically, it's going to pay 100% for a patrolman to be out there utilizing the equipment, such
Yes.
as a radar gun and
We're
such.
paying a portion of the equipment that we're looking to
And then 80% of any kind of equipment that we purchase for that reason. I got you. Everybody understand that?
So is there a third grant? Is that
So there's more, there was additional piece that we're looking forward to getting on to it, and fees which would be paid out of the percentage of the irrigation they pay for, kind of thing.
There's one green application.
Yeah.
It would be covered with the same pay that of course goes.
You're gonna leave right after this. Are you gonna leave right after this?
Well, I plan on it, but I don't have to.
Well, that's all I'm asking. So does I'm not gonna actually officially open public input, but does anybody in the public have any questions for Annie before she leaves? I don't want her to leave and the public have any questions for her, so.
What is the cost for the town? You know, 20% of something, right? Do we have that much, like 1,000? It's 2,400. Yeah. Is the town portion.
Anybody else have any questions for Annie? Does the board have any questions for Annie
No,
on this? Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
you can hang around though if you want. Okay.
47 acres.
Okay. Rules of procedure there. We are meeting with the attorney on those tonight. Question last week, was asked about that conversation with the attorney in public. Anytime we meet with the attorney, get legal advice from the attorney, is in what's called a non-meeting. So that conversation will be happening in a non-meeting. Just so everybody knows that. But we won't change anything tonight yet until we meet with him. State issued driveway permit. Everybody see that?
Yep.
Yep.
That was 28, just past White Oak, Peachum, head towards Alton. Province Road driveway regarding the Huckins subdivision / cistern. That subdivision there was supposed to have 2 cisterns put in. One only ever got put in, and the board at the time, back in 2018, had made a decision that the applicant could no longer sell any lots until the second cistern gets put in. Well, the second cistern is in the process of being installed. Been doing all the excavation work right now to get it ready. But the applicant has sold a lot, and there's a builder that wants to build on it, and planning board won't give them a driveway permit because on the tax cards it says there's not to be any lots aren't supposed to be sold. There's no building permit supposed to be issued for it. So ultimately, the board would have to make a decision to vote to allow the buildings to happen and driveway permits to be issued.
Well, it's pretty certain the cistern's going in.
It is now.
The construction's already underway. In fact, the site's pretty much prepped. I went by there yesterday. It's pretty much prepped.
They did. The applicant did go to planning board about a month ago with cost of what it's going to be that they're going to do it. There was like a 3-4 month lead time for them to get the actual chambers for the cistern to put in. So it is happening. So if we want to allow
Who's putting in the system?
the applicant,
Who's doing the work?
I don't know who's actually doing the work. I do know Shea Concrete that is supplying the chambers for the cistern. They're overseeing when those get installed. So their engineers are going to oversee everything on that end of it.
So did they continue this without permission, basically, against the rules?
They sold the lot against what the board had voted at the time. So now that this buyer that bought the lot is trying to build, and unfortunately the cistern that's going in is going in on Gray Road. The person that bought the lot that was up for sale is on Province Road on the dirt side of it. And unfortunately, he's right next to a cistern that's on Province Road, but it's all part of the subdivision. So it's been a big mess over many years.
It's not the buyer's fault.
No,
That's
It's
the buyer's fault.
definitely the seller's fault. And where the lot that he did purchase is right next to the other cistern that's on Province Road Extension.
Yep.
And I mean, my feeling is it's a single lot.
Yeah.
There's already a cistern right there. The other cistern is prepped and ready to go in.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't see any reason why we should penalize the buyer.
no, it's not his
because of
fault.
the seller, you know, and that's really what we'd be doing.
So many lots going in.
I don't remember off the top of my head right now, and how many left. Hard to be sold, honestly. But
Have they abided by the rules with everything else?
this has been a fight. To my knowledge, it's been a fight to get.
That's why we stopped them
cisterns
from
put in.
selling.
I
don't know if
get the buyer part. It's not their fault.
So
But then the seller sees that we're going to
Yeah.
fix it for them when they broke the rules. And I agree, it's not the buyer's fault, but
Right.
that doesn't set a good example to the seller that, oh, well, they'll just fix it because
they'll let it go. Yeah.
I don't like that
So-
part of it.
So I mean, where's what are our abilities to penalize the seller?
That would be something.
Because that's really what we want to do.
Right. I mean, that's something you'd have to ask legal counsel, honestly, on. So, I know planning board and legal counsel have been back and forth through this whole process with the cistern, and because originally they wanted to get a waiver to do away with it, but then at planning board they came back and they weren't trying to waive it. There was no discussion of it. They were going to go through with it. So.
Sounds like between us and the planning board, we need to keep our eyes on with the rest of this.
There's a lot. I mean, it doesn't set a good precedence if we allow it, but
How much
almost-
longer before the cistern is done? How long are we delaying this buyer? If
3
we-
months, anyways.
I mean,
3 months?
it could be
We're waiting on
the
the chambers, right?
Yeah, the chambers take it's about
Yeah.
3 months,
Which
4
is
month
pretty
lead time.
much all the same.
So, yep. Then I get it. I mean, the builder's trying to build, and he's trying to get things done before wintertime now. So,
That's all well and good as long as we're not trying to cut more corners.
well, if we want to have this conversation with legal counsel, we can tonight. If you
We're
want,
seeing
so.
him tonight, right?
Correct.
Maybe
Yep.
we can ask that question before we.
Yeah.
Before we make a decision. Okay. Any decision we make will be in public too.
Yes.
So I just want to throw that out there. Notification to DES, Narrows Road Culvert there. We do have a requirement to notify DES prior to when the work's actually going to start. The project will start next Monday, August 17th on Narrows Road. So trying to get that done before school starts. Then road will be shut down 2 weeks. Time frame.
When is it?
2 weeks, you said?
2 weeks, yeah. Next Monday, they're going to start. Earth is going to start doing that. So, has signage been put up, Sarah? Narrows Road being closed. Okay. I just want to make sure that. Well, I wasn't sure if Earth put it up. If Earth put any signage up yet, if you've seen anything.
I haven't seen any of that.
Okay.
So
I want to get.
I did not see.
We'll have to reach out to Rodney and have either
You
Sign
said
board,
2
sign.
weeks?
2 weeks, yeah. Signboard or something, just because I know we sent letters out, but that's not to the all the residents on the whole road. We only did the abutters there.
You say that that start next Monday?
Correct.
Next Monday, they're going to start that over.
August 17th, yep. That's when they're starting.
dead end from both ends.
Yeah. So on that. Okay. Did everybody see the job ad? And so the public knows the job ad that we are referring to is for the town administrator's position. So we will be looking for a town administrator. It says our current town administrator will be retiring. So
I think that should be denied.
right? No, her vacation
No
request is denied.
No.
So, but just so everybody is aware of that, we do see this being like a 3-4 month process. So it's not going to be something that's going to happen in a month overnight. Just so. But is everybody okay with the ad to
I thought
put
it
out?
was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And the highway grant for the second F600 was accepted. Now it just needs governor and council approval for that.
Yeah.
So,
I'll work on it.
right? So we got notified last Friday on that. So. Narrows Road, no parking. We want to have a discussion on that. We want to wait. What to do?
Well, if this project going on, there's gonna be a lot of heavy equipment going in and out of there.
Yeah, there is a road closure. There's not going to be a lot of places for the people to turn around.
Still got a few weeks of summer left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We want to hold off on this for now and revisit it another time in the year. I'll put it on my list to follow up on.
See how it goes. With the construction.
Weekend, something you want to talk about over the wintertime and come up with a plan instead of trying to rush right now. And
I think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, yeah.
There's no easy fix there, so it's gonna have to take some
sometime.
discussions.
School board, next Wednesday, August 19th at 6 p.m. at Prospect. School board meets. They're going to talk about the construction up there. I don't know why it's not a BS, but that's what they told us in the email was that it was at Prospect. So I was like, okay.
I
But
think they have all their meetings at Prospect now.
do they know?
Well, since the construction started.
Okay. So we did. The select board has posted it as a meeting as well. So just in case 3 more of us go to it, so that is posted as well. The website's still being updated. No news on that. Everything's going smoothly. Tomorrow is a select board meeting with Pittsfield at Pittsfield Town Hall. 5:30.
5:30.
That's what I thought it was. 5:30 p.m. Then. So 5:30 p.m. Pittsfield Town Hall. So Sarah.
Alright, well, I called the
CWS.
for the guardrails.
So what Sarah's referring to is the guardrails for Coles Ledge. Last year when that culvert was put in the RFP, it was only for the guardrails to be removed. There was a question about whether they were crash rated or not. He didn't know. So we had them removed so we could keep them. Well, I happened to be on a sidewalk over there in Coles Ledge, noticed they weren't still weren't installed, and we need to install them because if somebody from FEMA, because that was FEMA money, happens to go by, sees that the guardrails aren't installed, FEMA can make us pay all the money back. So at the end of the day, I asked Sarah just to give us a price to what it's going to be to have them reinstalled, call CWS, show them up at Highway Garage what we have, show them the project in case they need to be longer, whatever they need to do.
So what I was told is because we purchased them
Yep.
from CWS, they should be crash rated.
Okay. Perfect.
And they don't usually mess around with other guardrails.
Yep.
The only other thing is I need to know the lineal feet, and it needs to be 5 feet, and that is not 5 feet. So the only way that we'd be able to install those guardrails is if we add material.
Yep.
Because as of right now, today, like I went out there, I finally got a hold of somebody to talk to them, and they were looking for information and stuff.
Yep.
And I went through our folder, our filing cabinet, trying to find out how many feet it is. I went out there. I took pictures of it. I took pictures of what they asked for the guardrails. I have to send them to them tomorrow. But we're going to have to add material to that because it's not 5 feet. So on one end it is.
Yeah.
On the other end it's not. It's just like white oak. We wanted to add guardrails for white oak for now.
Yeah.
One end is, one end isn't.
So where is it not deep enough? Right over the culvert?
So the inlets are what's not deep enough.
The inlet?
Yeah. That's a higher.
So unfortunately, the full sledge one, I don't know if that's something you guys want us to do, is add material. The problem is if you're coming down the hill and then it levels out. If we add material, it's going to go up and then down again.
You're gonna have to like spread it out there.
Spread it out, but I mean, you're still going to have that lift.
How much of a span are you talking?
Huh?
How much of a span are you talking? How many posts?
I'm not sure how many posts it would take. I know we have the guardrail.
No. I mean just in the area where you can't get 5 feet.
How much material would you have to add?
No. You're adding material because the post can't go down 5 feet, right?
Right. Yeah.
How many posts?
How many posts? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Once I give them their information that they're looking for, I have asked them if they could come out and take a look at it and give us a quote on what it would cost to get those installed.
Because a lot of times you can put shorter posts in and double nest the guardrail.
I'm gonna write that down so that I maybe can throw that out to them tomorrow.
Shorter pole, double nest.
That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Do you have the post too? You do? How many posts you have, do you think?
You said double.
Double nest. Yep.
The other part of this, just to make everybody aware, is FEMA paid for the guardrails, and we wanted to wait and put them in, and when the project was completed, they made us put them in, and then have to take them out for the project, and now put them in again.
Yep.
So that's where the hassle came in, instead of just waiting.
16, 17? It's like 17, what I'm counting on my pictures that I took today.
You couldn't get 5 feet?
They said they needed 5 feet on each side to be able to.
Yeah, but
That's it.
you're looking for the posts, right?
I'm just looking for a
Yeah,
post.
just how many posts?
That's what I just counted.
Is 17 where you can't get 5 feet?
17 posts, like they're.
He's asking how many posts can you not get 5 feet deep with?
Oh,
That's what he's asking. I get what he's saying now.
Yeah, because if it's only
now
took me a
I
little
see
bit.
what you're saying. I would want to say maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
But
you
I'm
can get.
thinking like, okay, so if they can't do 5 feet where the culvert is, why can't they like make it where it's not at the culvert?
That's just
But I know most ledge culvert is what? It's like that's a big culvert that they put in.
That's 5 feet. That's a 5 foot culvert.
5 foot
5 foot culvert with a 3 foot overflow.
That's pretty wide. I mean, I don't know if they're able to do that. They might have to put one right in the center there. I don't know.
But if they do, they can double nest it and put a short one in.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'll talk to them about that.
Good.
But other than that, they should be able to. It's
Yeah.
just we're in that colder area.
Yeah.
Just like White Oak, same thing. It's actually, I want to say it's like not even 3 feet from the top of the road for each side for the inlays, down to the culvert. So, roughly. I mean, that's just guesstimating, just what I see. Anyway.
I could do the same thing there too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Did that. The grader had that work done to it with the valve stuff from Richard.
Yeah.
He came here and talked to you guys. I'm waiting for a call from the GM for John Deere because of what they're charging, and they're blaming Richard for the whole situation. Now, according to Richard, what I was told by Richard is that he went to John Deere, purchased the valve, brought it to the shop, put the valve in, took the old valve out, put the new valve in. Okay? Started up the machine started for like 30, 40 seconds, and then just like fell on its face, it died. He took that new valve, and he stated to you guys that he pretty much burned his hand because it was so hot. Brought it back to John Deere, and then they told him that, well, it's a hit or miss. Some valves you don't need to program into the computer, some you did. Okay? So he took that because he asked them if he could check to see if it was faulty or not for that valve. They refused to do that. So we brought the valve back, put it in, installed it. John Deere came out, and I have a report here from John Deere, and they took the new valve that Richard put in, put the old valve in, stole the code. The code came up again. Took that valve out, put a new one in, and then the code went away, but it ended up shorting out some kind of wires. So there was wire ran from one end to the other end to this ECU, and they're pretty much just blaming it all on Richard for doing that. And they're stating that they told him right away. According to Richard, that was not the case. So like I said, I'm waiting for the GM. His name is Jeff to call me back because the gentleman, Matt, that came and did the work said that he was going to see if they could cut us a break on how much it was going to cost.
You want me to call Jeff?
I don't mind. I will talk to him tomorrow.
I thought they had already determined that valve was faulty.
So this is,
I have Jeff's personal number.
you know what they said before?
Yeah. Well, that's.
So they changed the tune.
So Richard even thought it was a faulty valve because it shouldn't have done what it did.
Yeah.
But they're saying it's all Richard's fault for putting in a valve that wasn't put into the computer. Well, the computer wasn't there.
Well, they're trying to scapegoat. It's pretty obvious. And
I know Jeff very well.
I talked to the gentleman today about it because I'm trying to figure out why is it that, because it sounds like when they put that Richard put the valve in, took the old valve out, put the new valve in, right? Then when John Deere came in, it ended up being where they swapped valves like a bunch of times. So what makes you think that you guys doing that didn't short out what shorted it out?
Yeah.
With the computer and the ECU and stuff. Just
we need to keep our cool with this and stay calm. Tell them to come get their machine. We're all done with them. That's that.
We own the
Stay
machine.
calm.
Yeah, right.
Like, we own the machine. I ain't coming to pick it up.
Just stay calm.
No, I wasn't
Some water.
rude or disrespectful or anything like that. I was talking to him and I was just trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah, I
Pretty
remember
much
what you
that's
told
where
us, they had basically said,
it's Richard's fault.
I could have sworn we already heard
Yeah.
this, that the
Yeah.
valve came back, and it was bad,
It was bad, yeah.
and that they were gonna cover it, getting us another one.
Yep.
That's the
And
story
that's
we
not
heard
what
already.
you said on that paper, and
Clear.
that's not what the truck is.
So they're contradicting, yeah.
Okay.
I got my note there. Okay, Bill.
I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. I do have, I will be putting an email out stating that, Vale Road culvert will be replaced this Thursday. So that's
This
going
Thursday.
out tomorrow,
Okay.
stating that Vale. I was gonna work on the culvert for Narrows at the beginning of Narrows, but that's not gonna happen, not with next week's project, because
No.
that's gonna be next week, so I
No.
think I'll work over on Providence.
Yep.
Over that way.
when is Vale?
Vale is Thursday.
This Thursday?
This
Yep.
Thursday. So your text, your emails will be going out.
Okay.
I think that's it for me.
So a couple weeks ago, I had asked about engineering projects that we talked that we wanted to get Sarah in the loop. I talked to Sarah about projects there. Her and I talked about trying to prioritize which ones need to be done, or in the top three were North Barnstead Road, there, White Oak Road, and Dam Site Road were the top three. She said, don't worry about Colbeth, Vale, Hazel Clark intersection. She said after they flushed the culverts, that's been okay. That's been good over there. So, thought process is those three projects we send out to between the two engineers we have, we can decide who gets what. Just at least start planning it and giving us number wise. Because we do need numbers, we do need to plan as it was stated, and I can't remember if it was a
So what are they gonna
meeting.
do? They're gonna go out and take a look and see how many, culverts and what kind of condition they're in, and blah,
No.
blah, blah.
No, they're gonna look at the culvert down by White Oak Road, the one that's washed out before.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look at that, replacing that. The one at the bottom of Locke's Farm there, Crescent Drive and North Barnstead Road. Look at that culvert.
Okay.
Dam
so-
site Emerson intersection. The one that we have a separate dam site road fund for just that project. To look at that, get them engineered.
Yeah.
But the comment was made previously that things just don't happen overnight, and they don't. You know, we look at Hananutta Road, and that was engineered, and it took us 10 years before we could do that, and that was applying for Bridge 8
Right.
through the Bridge 8 fund there. So if something like North Barnstead Road needs to happen, it could easily be 10 years before that happens if we apply. But it may be a situation where if we get number wise, we can plan accordingly and not try to wait as long to get it done either. But we can't do anything. We can't plan accordingly for any of this stuff if we don't have numbers, honestly. So we do need to have some kind of a plan in place, because at some point things are going to fail and we're not going to have an option other than to put concrete jersey barriers up and close the road off, honestly, because we're not going to have the money to do it. But those were the top three to try to get them out
Sounds about right.
engineered over the wintertime, just to try to get on track, plan accordingly, so we're not trying to have a failure and then rush through everything too. So that was my thought. You can ask Sarah questions on them, but
My personal opinion, I think White Oak is not a huge, and yes, has it flooded before? Yeah, it has, probably because there was beavers that were blocking it.
It is.
It's flowing
Yeah,
now.
that is the problem.
Yeah, and it's flowing, and the beavers were, taken away.
We did put a
North
bigger
Barn-
culvert in there.
and they still plug it up.
Yeah.
But we
I mean,
got it, we took care of it, it's still flowing, I was just there today looking at it and stuff, and it's still doing its job.
Mhm.
North Barnstead, probably should be taken care of, and same with Dam Site.
Yeah.
Those are the two I say, and like what Andy said for Colbath Vale, at that intersection, we cleaned out the pipes. Was it the Monday that I left after work? We rinsed those all. They're all fine. It's just it needs ditching. It needs really good ditching work.
And the Vale Road Thursday, that's at Colbath, right?
No, that's
That's
actually up by Mr. Vale. Is that his last
Where?
name, Vale?
Mr. Vale's house.
Mr.
Oh,
Vale's
Steve,
house?
Steve.
Yes. So it's like, you go up the hill,
Yeah.
there's a house that's been there for a while, then there's like a new house, it's like right there. There's an old,
And it's on Vale, not Colbath,
no,
right?
it's on
Correct. Yep.
Vale.
Vale, yeah.
The flat section up there.
Yep, I know where it is. It's on Vale, yeah.
So
I did want to say this though, the line striping.
Yep.
So I got a hold of Wolfboro, one of the gentlemen that worked there, and their line striper is broken. I got a hold of New Durham.
Yep.
Their line striper is broken. So I have no other, I don't know of anybody else that might have something like that that we could do at least Maple Street
yeah.
for the lines. The only other thing I can think of is they do make paint. You can go to like Home Depot and it's for asphalt and we can paint it with a roller, and then I don't know if they sell the reflector beads.
They have the glass beads there.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if they sell that at Home Depot, but that is an option. It might automatically come in the bucket. I don't really know. I have to do some research on that.
So you ever heard of that, Jason?
Painting lines with a roller?
With a,
No,
yeah,
we sold it at Home Depot. Usually it's a thermoplastic.
I mean, I've seen people do parking lots of their own parking, like little stores or whatever, and they have rollers that they're
I think we should look around for some other ideas.
Yeah,
Something. And that's the
another
thing.
company.
There's only stop bars on Maple Street.
What are you looking to put, center line or
No, stop bars.
just stop?
I'm not up to the pay fine number. I think we need to have this professionally done. I know it's gonna cost a few bucks, but let's do it.
Grab some paint brushes, get on them.
Let's do it.
all right. We'll do. No, I don't mind. I can research it and see what I can.
The state got an old one.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
What about the crack seal?
Yeah, when's crack seal?
September 14th.
2014. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sarah, do you need this back?
Oh, we don't know that.
Yeah.
Good.
Go ahead.
Certainly.
Add it up.
Open public input at 6:44.
What'd you say, September 14th?
September 14th.
Just really quickly, I just wanted to thank you guys all for stopping in at the old home day and being for the big days and for volunteering and everything. It's nice to see you all there. So thank you.
You guys did a great job too.
Yes.
Great
Most
job.
welcome.
Great job, yep.
A lot of work.
Did they make any money?
What's that?
How much money they made?
We're hoping to break even this year.
Diana?
Can I just ask a question?
Yep.
With the, how old is your is it in 2008?
13. I believe it's 13.
So, I worked at SR1 for a year, so maybe a way around what you guys are trying to do is actually go to the warranty department and claim it as a warranty. Depending on what components are in place, it can fall under your warranty. Just as an option,
There is no warranty with that machine. It's too
not
old.
at all.
Nope, it's too old for that.
Yeah.
So it'd be an over-the-counter part warranty, is what it is.
I would still take a look at it. I did warranty for 2IM.
Yep.
And we have contractors older than that that we were able to get more teeth. It's all about how pictures and we got them.
Yep.
There may be a useful.
Like if there was a recall or something, maybe.
Yeah. It's another avenue for us.
Try it. Yep. I appreciate that.
Pretty old, you can get a warranty on it.
Anyone else for public input?
We know.
Oh, 19th? Frank, you want to answer that? Yeah. No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow's meeting. It's 5:30. 6 p.m. I know, 19th to 6 p.m. I figured you wrote it down. Oh, Jesus. 6 p.m. Gotta have some fun. Usually you look at your wife and you're like, really? Yes.
How would you run the product? So we received a draft, and so then as soon as that's reviewed, sent that, and we will get the plan, and then we'll issue the other 535. We'll go to revenue, and then that will be a whole document.
Yep.
Yes. So, how do you do the immersion for the computer systems?
That takes a few months. That's not nothing that happens in a week. So that just started, right? That takes it's like a 2-month process. Yeah. Yep. Nope. She is still the treasurer right now. So. Hello? Anyone else?
Tomorrow's meeting is for Steve, right? It's good.
Yeah. Select board and yeah, Steve. Yeah. So. Perfect. Appreciate that. You got to find some more people. Yeah. So. No. Anyone else for public input? Close public input at 6:47. That's pitiful. That's only 3 minutes. Okay. Make a motion. We go into non-public on the RSA 91-A. Room numeral 3(2)(B).
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye. Thank you all for coming.